They say that many things in the gospel have been changed by us, but these charges should be questioned as follows. When was it changed or being changed? Who are those who changed it? Why did they change it? And which words of it did they change? Perhaps they changed the words of the laws and the commandments, or those of the faith in God, or those concerning actions. But what gain did they desire or devise to increase by doing this? Material or spiritual? Observe. Material gain. We do not see at all that they desired this, for they were living in voluntary poverty and commanded many to live this way. As for spiritual gain, how would this be delivered to them when, because they teach about God that which is corrupt, and everyone saw it from these four Gospels, they would have nothing to declare in true testimony? So, at which time, I ask again, who, why, and which words? If they should say that it happened before the coming of their prophet, see, he said that it was spoken to him, that he should come to those who hold the scriptures to find the truth. For he said, O those who hold the scriptures, confirm the things which we have brought to you in words. And, if you are doubtful, ask those who have been holding the scriptures before you. See, he sends you to us. And after his coming, there is no proof whatsoever of a synod of all nations, in which Greeks, Arabs, Persians, barbarians, and Syrians were gathered, during which they determined which words they would omit and which words they would add. This is because the gospel is the same to all of them. And who are those who changed it? If they should mention the apostles, they testify about them that they were excellent men who did not commit this act. In addition, they were simple people who did not know to write. And observe, they were commanded to possess no purse, no bag, and no staff. Therefore, the gospel is true. And everyone acknowledges and says that it is in the hands of the Christians. If not, what would be the true one, according to him, i.e. their prophet? And what would be the true books of the prophets, according to those pagans? Another way, the truth of the gospel is known from these causes. First, from the soundness of its teaching, which transcends all earthly lusts. Second, from the fact that its commandments heal all sorts of infirmities of the soul. Third, from its knowledge of the things that are to come. Fourth, from the fact that all nations and peoples accepted it without compulsion of power, or the gift of riches, or elegance of speech, or slyness of modes of ideas, or the acquisition of conviction, of consolation. This is because its teaching is beyond all minds, to the point that it is even considered folly. Fifth, from the testimonies of the scriptures about it. Therefore, every book in which all these things are collected is the perfect and complete truth. And everything that is lacking from them is either entirely false or imperfect. Georges de Belton's Commentary on the Gospel of Matthew.